My biggest capitalist move in gaming. Around 3 years ago in Warframe we had this new update called the Angels of the Zeriman. This new update added some cool stuff like a new map called Zeriman, encounter weapons like Latham, and a new game mode called the Void Cascade. Now, the Void Cascade is kinda complicated to explain in such a short time, so just know that you were supposed to kill some big dudes that spawn from time to time. The deal with the game mode was that these big dudes you had to kill were rumored to be bugged. According to these rumors, they were supposed to have a guaranteed drop rate of the new arcanes that were unique to this game mode, but due to these bugs, they dropped them very rarely. This led to lots of people just ignoring the game mode for some time and leaving the farming for later when we would have a hotfix. However, me and my clanmates decided to grind this game mode day and night and get as many arcanes as possible before anyone else even tried. And after farming for roughly 2 or 3 days straight with no breaks, we managed to get a good amount of them, even with our poor luck. We took a good look at Warframe market and we realized that no one was selling those arcanes, like literally not one person. And since we were the only 5 or 6 people who had these arcanes for sale, that meant we would be able to name our own price for them. Well, this led to us selling one fully upgraded arcane for around 150 to 200 plats each, and some of the weaker ones for somewhere between 75 to 100. And while I didn't check the market that often, I did hear that some of my friends would buy the arcanes from other people for cheaper and sell them back to someone else for our usual prices. So we only kept increasing the prices again and again for the next 2 days. Very soon after that, I took a break for 3 years, so I didn't know what happened to the game mode. That's why I checked the wiki just before writing the script. Wiki says the drop rates for arcanes are around 0.33% split between 15 arcanes. So those big dudes in the game mode have around 5% chance to drop any of the arcanes. And I couldn't find anything about those rumors being true, like a hotfix or anything that fixed the drop rates of these arcanes. Which means I assume you still do not get a guaranteed drop from them. So people were just fooled into thinking that farming would be easier in a few days, didn't farm themselves, and after seeing that they were not getting a hotfix, they just succumbed to FOMO and bought our stuff. Also I made a little more than 2,000 platinums in 3 days this way, which the wiki states to be around $100 with real money. And that was the story of